Hi everyone! Since it's Summerific week and it's all about hibiscus this week, I wanted to show you my 6 varieties of Summerific proven winners hibiscus, and I wanted to talk about how I transitioned my red hibiscus into all the pinks that I have in my garden as well. So we'll start right here with the Holy Grail. This hibiscus is red, obviously, and it gets 48 to 54 inches tall. So it's getting there. It's not quite there yet, but this is the second year it's been planted in the ground, and it's blooming prolifically. Absolutely gorgeous. The size of these blooms, they're really big. So I have 1, 2, 3 of the Holy Grail planted in my garden, and it's absolutely beautiful. Loving this hibiscus. Over here, as we walk this way, and I'll just walk out here, and if you want to step up closer to me, I'll walk out on the outside. All right, this here is the Summerific, oh, wrong one, sorry, wrong one, Spinderella. This gets 48 to 54 inches tall, and it's the light pink with, I don't know, the white and going around there. It kind of looks like a fan to me. And then it has that red center. So I had mentioned I wanted to talk about how I transition all these reds into the pinks. It's because of these red centers right here where I can coordinate this beautiful transition from those bright reds into these beautiful pinks. And also you can see in my bobo hydrangeas there's some pink in there as well. But this is the Spinderella. This is the second, or I guess the first full, I planted these last fall, so first full season in the ground. Doing beautifully. Couldn't be happier with my Spinderella, a hibiscus. And then we'll come over here, and this is the Candy Crush. I just want to pull these tags out to make sure I'm giving you the right sizes. These get 48 to 54 inches tall. Blooms prolifically. This is also the first full season in the ground. I planted these last fall as well. Blooming absolutely beautiful. And again, so you transition from the red, from the Holy Grail, to the light pink in the Spinderella, and then you go into more of a bright hot pink in the Candy Crush. And then we'll walk right over here. Now this has been in the ground since what, 2021? Yeah, I just want to show you how tall this Candy Crush hibiscus is, and it says 54 inches, but I'm pretty sure this is taller than 54 inches. And let me just reach up. I mean, I'm 5 feet tall, so yeah, this is pretty tall. It's over 6.5 feet tall, you think? Yeah, about 6.5 feet tall. But then you can tell, I don't know why this one does so beautifully. And all of these were planted at the same time. And as you can see, this one is a little bit shorter, but still is doing fantastic and looks beautiful. And we'll just walk around so you can just kind of see the different sizing. This one is over my head. This one's about the 5 feet. And then you have this one over here. It is probably about 5.5 feet. If you want to go ahead and step out a little ways so they can really see, just walk around the whole, the entire hibiscus, it just blooms all the way around. It's absolutely gorgeous. Love these. I love the privacy it gives around the fire pit area, which I had already mentioned. Absolutely beautiful hibiscus. And then we'll come back over here. All right, this is the ballet slipper hibiscus. I just planted this about 2 weeks ago. I'll turn this around. It's mostly white with a little dusting of pink around the side with a beautiful red center. Again, it just coordinates beautifully with my holy grail and all those reds up there. And this one is the Summerific ballet slippers, 48 to 52 inches tall, in full sun. All of my hibiscus in this back area are pretty much full sun. A couple might be a little bit shaded in the morning, but the rest of the day they're full sun, and that's what they like. They like sun and they like water. Hi, Bella. Hi. This is Bella. And over here, this is my little Dreamy. He needs to go to the groomer. Oh, and there's Tommy. So these are, and I do have another ballet slipper planted over here as well. So we'll head on over to the wedding garden and we'll show you what I have planted over there. Okay, we're in the wedding garden now, and I have 4 French vanilla Summerific hibiscus planted in this garden. They are not blooming yet, and I do also have 2 planted in the front garden, which I forgot to mention, of the French vanilla. They have not started blooming yet. They are getting really close to blooming. Well, these ones don't seem to be, there's lots of buds on them, but they're not quite as close to blooming yet. They're a little bit later bloomer, I've noticed. This is their 2nd year blooming. Last year there was literally, I think, what, 1 stem, and now this year it's just filled with stems. This one gets 42 to 48 inches tall. It does like full sun as well, and this does get full sun, so it should be thriving. It's doing great. If you want to back up, Jose, I can show this one over here. You can tell right here, this one is getting pretty close. You can see it starting to get close to opening. And again, this plant this is its 2nd year in the ground, and it was 1 stem. And now look at it, it's just all filled out. Again, this is the French vanilla Summerific hibiscus from Proven Winners. And then we will head to the front yard by our mailbox and show you another one. Hi, I'm out by my front yard next to my mailbox, and I wanted to show you this Summerific hibiscus, the evening rose. Again, not all of them bloom at the exact same time, and this one is in more shade, so it still blooms wonderfully, but it is in a part shade condition. And I just wanted to show you, it is starting to open right here, and I thought I saw another one on here that was starting right here, and another one back here. So it is really getting close to opening. It's it prefers full sun. It gets 48 inches tall, so it is about the height that it's going to get. It's nice and wide, and just really is a really lovely thing to do, is to plant beautiful flowers next to your mailbox when you have your carriers bringing your mail. So I've gotten lots of compliments from my mail carrier about how beautiful my garden is, and she really enjoys it as well. So it's really nice to do that. But yes, this is again, the evening rose, and I'll give you another update after the vanilla, French vanilla have opened and this evening rose has opened up. But I just wanted to show you they don't all open at the exact same time. I'm gonna head up to my Candy Crush hedge on my side garden, and then I'm going to talk about some care that I do on my plants, because we do sometimes have bugs eating them, and then so we'll talk about that in a minute. We'll head up there and I'll see you up there. I'm standing in front of my Candy Crush hibiscus hedge, and I wanted to talk about some of the care I use for these. They're in the rose mallow category, and so I do use rose fertilizer care for these. And I had something eating on my hibiscus earlier this year and was putting like little holes in my leaves. So I started using neem oil, and I sprayed these directly on the leaves to help. And it says it's 3 garden products in one. It controls black spots, powdery mildew, rust, spider mites, aphids, white flies, and other insects and pests. So this is, I believe, organic, I think. Yeah, for organic gardening. So I use that and I spray it directly on the plant to help keep any little bugs from eating my hibiscus leaves. And then I also use the rose and flower care. It's 3 systemic products in one. It's a fertilizer, insect control, and disease control. It also promotes strong roots and beautiful blooms, helps with Japanese beetles, aphids, and other listed pests, and it helps with disease control, black spots, powdery mildew, rust, and southern blight. I don't think we have that, but being in the north, but it really did help get the bugs off the leaves, to stop eating them. Now you can see now this growth looks really good. The plant all looks really healthy. It is blooming, as you can tell, prolifically. You want to walk all the way up here and just show how pretty. And doesn't it look really beautiful up in front of these hydrangeas that are planted in the back? And those hydrangeas are not full height yet. So once they reach that 6-foot height, it will pop right up behind this beautiful hedge of Summerific Candy Crush hibiscus. So this is how I care for my rose mallow Summerific hibiscus. I hope you've enjoyed this tour and all the different varieties of hibiscus that I have. Thanks for watching, and I hope you like and subscribe if you like these videos.